This is Ripper, played by Arrow for Cubex65 account, longplays.org.
There's some stuff in the way. What's going on? I can't see.
You'll find out. It's gonna be ripping.
Am I supposed to know what this is spelling?
Actually, that's a good point.
Maybe if you gave me a piece of paper and a pen.
Hey, it's from the makers of Hell, also.
Oh, a cyberpunk thriller.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Would you like to start new game, continue game, restore game, view intro, exit, or...
Now, you're gonna hear a certain song in the background, right?
The cowbell song in the game has Christopher Walken in it?
It does, actually.
Wow.
Also, Karen Allen, who is Marion from Raiders of the Lost Ark. John Rhys Davies, who is Sala from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Also, do you know who Burgess Meredith is?
I've heard the name.
He was Rocky's trainer in Rocky, the old guy, Mickey.
Oh, does he reprise that role here?
More or less, yes.
Good.
There's another celebrity cameo before they were big that I don't want to reveal just yet, but...
Shouldn't it be Don't Fear the Ripper?
I think that was the closest they could find in terms of, like,
close enough.
Music.
License it. It's the worst music video I've ever seen.
Is that really true?
No.
All right, so I guess you decided the thunder is scary enough to start running from. Now, strangely, too, this game takes place in the future, so I kind of forget this this retro sort of intro here.
She really doesn't like Blue Oyster Cult, does she? I still hear it. Ugh.
Well, if it's just going to play all night, I guess I'm going to go to bed up my tiny, tiny stairs. Oh, it's not getting in!
No, this game's not going to be very successful.
Oh, I've ruined my career!
My editor, Ben Dodds, called me at 3 a.m. to give me the news.
Is it that a Ripper has
It
struck?
was a woman this time.
Manhattan looks weird in 2040.
All the reporters in the city, the Ripper picked me to write to. I knew that another mad letter to the city was soon to come, and I would run it on the front page of the Virtual Herald.
The Virtual Herald? We must be in the future.
Ripper.
Oh, there's a lot of that in this.
When was this made?
I think sometime in the 90s.
1890s?
Plus, everybody's doing everything in front of a green screen, so it's just...
Hey, how you doing? I hope you haven't eaten yet, Quinlan.
Is he talking to us?
So we're Quinlan, and...
Oh boy.
Figured you'd get here sooner or later, Quinlan. You can't get enough of this story, can you?
I think everyone's had enough of this story, Magnata.
Yeah, I'm done for the day.
Bill me. I'm out of here.
What's that icon?
Told Carl Stasiak. We gotta stop meeting like this.
Hold on, I'm just using my future scanner on this. I know it looks like a camcorder.
I'm making a Let's Play.
Sorry, Quinlan. What'd you say?
It's a strange icon.
Is there any difference?
What, a twirling knife?
Previous ones?
It was identical. Absolutely identical. It was a precision cut.
And your necklace, you always wear that to crime scenes?
And the way he empties out the body cavity. The way the organs are blown all around the room.
So it's the same killer?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the organs, they're completely cut to pieces.
The blood splatters on the wall I can't explain, but...
It's amazing.
Any clues to how it's done?
Don't ask me. You'd think I'd be used to seeing things like this by now.
I think it was done virtually.
Whoever did this is beyond madness. It's pure evil.
He rippered her to pieces.
Any progress in the investigation?
Who knows? Trying to get anything out of me.
Why does he have a deep exhale before everything he says?
Besides, if he does have a lead, he sure as hell never share it. He might lose his bounty if he does that.
Well, you've been working with Magnata for years, Carl. What's your hunch?
Well, something.
Also, isn't Christopher Walken over
Who am I
there?
to talk? I'm
That's
having
Magnata. They're just talking about him, right? He's not there
I've been a
even.
forensic photographer for 22 years, and nothing's ever got to me like this. Now I can't sleep.
No, you just need a vacation, that's all.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
I can confide in this reporter. He's so helpful.
Take a look at this mess. It has to be something big. A sword or a machete or something. Just can't cut through all that bone and muscle with the dagger. And the strength.
Oh, so did you get blood all over your jacket?
He must be an enormous man. You know Vic Farley?
Yeah, the pathologist over at the Medicock.
The Medicock?
He knows a lot more about murder weapons than I do. You should talk to him.
I'll just check out the crime scene while the cops are here. No one will mind that. But look, there's random splotches, like somebody blew their brains out and then someone really tall did.
Oh, God.
Okay, sorry.
Don't go
Jeez.
taking any souvenirs, Quinlan.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Same MO as the others? You got it. Look around you, asshole. If anything, this is more
Look around my
gruesome than
asshole?
the other two. Hell of a lot more splatter. Who's the victim?
Just gonna do that
Stein.
before everything he says.
Renee Stein,
Yes.
age 43, book editor over at Knopf. Any connection to the other two? Well, let's see. Estevez was a programmer. Mandler a dry cleaner. It'll take me 48 hours to run it down, but there's no
If
connection
you had a
here.
game like this and you could get walking,
You have any
would
clues?
you?
No
For a
sign of
serious
forced
role?
entry, nothing's
Yeah.
disturbed. Two sets
All
of
right.
prints, hers and her mother's. The only thing not where it should be is this woman's insides.
But what about witnesses? I mean, this guy must have been a bloody mess, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Greenwich Village. Somebody must have seen him.
As far as I know, he left us with one witness, and she's feeling a little fragmented at the moment. This guy is unfucking believable.
Why is her computer on, Magnata?
Well, it looks like she was in a public library.
Why would a
No-
cop be telling a reporter all
Let me
this?
ask you a question. You got any mail lately? Maybe a little something from your pen pal?
He writes after the fact, not before. You should know that, Magnata. I wouldn't hold out on you.
Of course not. You've been very good about sharing what you know with me and several million other people. I should have busted you when you ran that first letter without letting us know about
Well,
it.
you should work on your random pauses.
All right, visiting hours over. There's nothing here you haven't seen at the other murder sites except a few extra
Haven't
gallons
looked
of
around
body
that much, though.
fluids.
Well, you shouldn't be touching anything, should you, Magnata?
That's a little dramatic.
I guess this case has me rattled.
Well, you did just destroy evidence, by the
No.
way. That wasn't you. So, Betus, let me ask you a question here.
Okay.
Oh. How do you feel about really good computer effects?
Hang on, his Nintendo DS is picking up something.
Quinlan here. Hey, Catherine.
Hey Jake, how are things there?
Well, it's very... red.
Well, anything different this time?
Just the name, Catherine.
Listen, Jake, something's come up here.
Something about the Ripper?
Might be nothing. I don't know. Could be something big. Just wait for
It's
me.
the most distracting UI I've ever seen.
What's he on the Rans net?
What's going on?
I have to go. Trust me.
Who's in charge here?
Well, after last night, I'd say that I am.
So all of a sudden you don't have to explain yourself to me?
Look,
What?
if you don't hear from me in an hour, just go to my apartment and wait for me there. You can hang out with my crystals.
Catherine!
Hell of a relationship
Does
they
that say
have.
Facebook after database?
So,
Oh, nope.
the question I was asking you was about
This
this.
shattered mug had something written on it.
How do you feel about really long puzzles?
Oh, I love it.
You, well, I hope you mean
How do I
that.
recreate Christopher Walken's head with this?
So, this is a jigsaw style puzzle, as you can imagine, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is where it's in 3D, sort of. You can, like, rotate everything.
So you have to spin them around and... Ugh.
Yeah, 90 degrees across, like, the y-axis. And then you also have to get the pixel positions pretty much dead on to solve it.
And it's all because of Christopher Walken.
Yeah. Yeah, he really fucked this up, more or less. And for some other reason, too.
That's
which I
gonna
don't-
mess up his chances at winning a Gamer Award. For Best Supporting
that-
Actor.
Supporting actor, my god. Walken, I would expect to have the lead, but... So, not only that, too, but even though we have a computer that can scan this, the computer, I guess, just can't do this for us, so we have to sit here.
Are you assembling this in real time, or are you doing this on a computer simulation?
You're doing this on a computer simulation.
And that will fix the cup in real life?
That I don't know. I'm assuming no?
I'm jamming that help button.
What? Oh no.
There should be a Blue Oyster Cult button as well.
Are you sure about that? I don't know if I'd want that.
Don't fear the Ripper.
Just some guy who throws that in.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Maybe...
So is there a lot of this in the game then?
Not a lot of this in particular, but there is a lot of...
I don't think that's completely fixed.
No, it's not. No.
I mean, it'll hold a little coffee before it spills out. Isn't that what matters?
You'd think they'd have some kind of future material that doesn't shatter.
Then a
like
virtual
this.
Christopher Walken appears and slaps it away, breaks it again into more pieces.
I can't really blame the long player for this. This looks really obnoxious to do. And I don't quite get how that fits into anything.
So, do you know how not successful Ripper was commercially? Am I right in assuming very not successful?
I assume you are absolutely correct in that.
Okay. Get some tape for this last hole here.
Let's see, reception. 71.5 at game rankings based on an aggregate of 4 reviews.
4 reviews. When did it come
4
out?
reviews. It came out in 96. Oh no, I'm sorry. In 96, ports for the Saturn and PlayStation were announced, but eventually canceled, which is a shame.
Oh.
'Cause that really could have.
But the PS4 remake is right around the corner.
No Metacritic score, but a 7.2 on user score. And that looks like it's based on 1 user review.
From Christopher
one
Walken.
guy.
It's aight.
He's unfucking believable.
This guy.
Guy. All right.
Wow.
Now yeah.
this cup puzzle. It's I mean it's still there. That cup is still broke.
Yeah, it is. So
where was the message on it? Is it not enough assembled that you could make it out at this point?
Well, God help us if the message is just at the bottom and we didn't have to do this. No, yeah, the cup. Yeah,
Walken wrote down the message.
Now, would you believe me if I told you this is not even the most obnoxious puzzle in the game?
All right, what if we make 2 cups?
All right, that plugs into that.
Well, I've made a weapon at least.
All right, wait, let's just go buy another cup.
Yeah.
How's that?
Let's just make
Forget
up our own
this.
message. The message on the cup says broken mug.
Why are the cops cool with us just taking something at the crime scene and sitting here and scanning it, and then playing it like what appears to them to be a Nintendo DS?
You know, the good news is, after you're done with this, Christopher Walken will have used his 48 hours to find out that thing he needed to find out.
So, do you get the? Did you get the implication that the killer is emailing us or giving us messages from the press?
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha. Do you know who else did that? Why?
Blue Oyster Cult?
Jack the Ripper. Are you starting to see where they're going with this?
Are you still talking about the cup assembly?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Then yes.
Okay, good. All right, awesome.
Wait a minute, I can spell Ripper.
This is, by the way, a great introduction to your video game. I just want to say,
Right,
like,
the first
I would
puzzle
be so,
right off the bat.
I mean,
they do not ease you into this at all, do they?
No. It's like you want to solve a murder, man. You got to do like the cops and do this weird horse shit. It looks like we finally fucking got it.
Oh, wow. It is the future.
Salisbury. I wonder what that means.
You could have made that out before.
That's all we get, Salisbury.
You couldn't take the relevant pieces of the cup. You had to take every... Okay.
Or maybe just see it, or what? We're at the
going
newsroom
on?
already?
You've been gone for 3 days.
I don't know, Jake. I thought you were the lead reporter in the story.
Well, so did I.
I was busy with this
There
cup,
have been
though.
5 other murders since you...
You tell me. She ran out of here like the place was on fire.